Yeah, it's recording. So you're going to take -5 and you're going to substitute it. And what number do you get? You could even kind of do it in your head, and honestly, you'll see what I'll write with a marker. Yeah.
Substitute for each x?
Every single one. It's the same x.
-18.
Is that what you get? -18, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm slow. Just let me. My glasses aren't so good. Actually, they are. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so you get -18. Okay, what really matters is that negative. It's a negative number, right? So sometimes when you're going through it, you're like, -5, that's negative, 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 negative. That gives me a negative. So I know it's a negative. So what I know, and you're going to eventually, and I'll leave it up because you'll get little graph papers where you could graph it. But so what I know is that if, say, -18 is way down here, I know that so far my parabola is coming from down, my parabola, ooh, don't do that. My polynomial graph is coming from below. You have to figure out how is it going up and down like a roller coaster. Okay, so now what's a number between -4 and -2? -3. So throw that into the calculator. And so now, is the polynomial function going to exist above in quadrant 2, or is it going to exist in quadrant 4? So what do I get? Oh, I deleted. Positive, yeah? It's positive, right? Oh, I hit answer. Yeah, okay, great. +4. So you get a +4. What it matters is that it's a positive value. So that means that this degree 3 polynomial is coming from -infinity. It crosses at 4. It goes up to about 4. And then it has to curve back down to the -2. So each of those roots, those zeros, those x-intercepts, that's where your polynomial is making contact with the x-axis. Now, whether it's intersecting it through, or eventually you're going to see where it bounces off and goes right back in, that's what this worksheet's going to do. Okay, now pick a number between -2 and +1. -5 -1, -5 + 4. Make those the negatives, not the subtraction. Oh, you have a positive in the middle. There's no positive. It's all multiplication. Oh wait, did you guys say 0?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So substitute 0 and you get -8? Yeah, -8? Okay. So really that means that number is negative. So it's going to go below the x-axis, right? This one went below the x-axis, above the x-axis, below the x-axis. So I don't know where to put it. We'll go right here. And so it hits -8, and now it's going to go right back to the +1 because it's an intercept. It's going to cross it. And now what's a number to the right of 1? What do you want?
2.
Huh? 2? Okay, so put in 2, and what do you get? Substitute. The nice thing about factor form is technically you don't really need a calculator. You can just do it in your head. Because 2 minus 1, well that's, oh, you can't see. Oh yeah, you can't see, never mind. I'm off. Yeah, you can. All right, so that number is positive. So the function is existing way up here, and so then it just shoots off. And so that's what that function looks like. So when you guys are going to be graphing higher degree polynomials, whether it's cubic or to the 4th degree or to the 5th degree, you're now going to have multiple roots, multiple intercepts, and you'll see as we practice more of them, they're not always going to intersect through. Sometimes they touch that root and then they shoot right back into quadrant 2 or quadrant 4, wherever they're coming from. But your table now gets very precise. You have to make sure you can find your roots. That's first and foremost, which comes back to the zero product property. You have to be able to do that. If you mess these up, your graph is messed up, and then that's when you guys are like, this isn't coming out right, because it always stems from the beginning. Okay. We have to rewrite it to standard form, but that's going to take a little bit of time. So let me stop this and let me give you guys the graph, the little graph sheets. So you guys have. Do you guys want them long or halfway? Halfway, right? Yeah. Even though they're numbered wrong, but they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want the long strip or the half? Halfway. Okay. All right. So let me cut this off. Oh, the video, duh.